Welcome to another episode of Tech on the Side. Today we have a co-host. Welcome, Cindy Doder.
Hey everybody, let's talk some tech.
Hey, you know what, Doder? I was thinking, why don't we talk a little bit about Google Hangouts, since we're using one right now.
This guy seems to make sense. Let's do it.
All right. Well, for those of you who don't know, Google Hangout is a instant messaging, video chatting, extravagant tool that Google has available to you. And one of the main features of it is being able to connect up to 10 people and have a conversation like Doder and I are doing right now.
That's a good number to know, because if you don't know how many that you can connect to, you're going to, try too many. So that's good to know, Jason. Thanks.
Yeah. And if you want to reach a wider audience, you can do a live broadcast, which is also what we're doing, and it will stream live to your YouTube channel. And that way people can tune in and contribute in other ways by watching, and there's different functions that you have available to you, like a Q&A and promoting the page, etc., etc. And you can actually, inside of the Hangout, you can do a group chat where people can message if they don't have a webcam or a microphone available to them to actually have a conversation.
That's good information. I like the idea with it being on YouTube that you can go back to it anytime you want, and that you can easily share it with other people that missed the live version or whatever. That's a great thing.
I agree. And if you're not wanting to do that, one of the cool things about it is you can connect just to a single person, or you could have a video chat with up to 10 people and not do it through the YouTube channel, sort of like FaceTime, but FaceTime on steroids, so that I could actually have a group conversation with video that's not live streaming. Now, that's not archived to your YouTube channel, which is the benefit of going live.
I tell you, in my building, that would work out really well, because sometimes when I have to walk to the science department, it's like a half mile. So it would work out really well if I could just do a person-to-person with one of the science teachers, even on my floor. I mean, that would work out really well.
And I'll tell you what, one of the other important things to notice is you'll see how the screen keeps hopping back and forth between the two of us. When you're doing a live hangout or just a hangout in general, you might want to consider muting your mic if you're not going to be adding a lot to the conversation, because you'll notice if I'm talking and say Doder sneezes.
Oh, wait a second, Jason. Excuse me.
See how that happens? That's just embarrassing. You don't want that to happen to you. So always remember to mute your mic if you're not planning to add to the conversation. It's just a click to mute your microphone and a click to unmute it.
That makes some sense. Probably a couple embarrassing moments could be saved from muting that mic, right? No doubt.
So another cool function inside of Google Plus Hangouts would be the screen share. And there is some, simply put, you click a button and I can pick a screen that I want to share. So say I want to show you something that I'm working on, for instance, whatever it is I'm going to Google, and I can show you exactly what's going on and talk about it, and I can point at things, and I can say, here's our web page, and here's this stuff over here, and here's these things happening, and I can talk to you about it while I'm also showing you live, which is a great function.
Jason, while you're demoing that, I just want to point a couple things out. This is awesome. I mean, how great is that, especially if someone's kind of lost where they're headed, if you're in an application or something. But just another little heads up, like we were talking about the sneezing thing, I can see all your other tabs that are open and everything too. So make sure when you're file sharing or you're screen sharing that you only want to show what you want to share.
That is a great point. So, screen sharing, live chatting, person-to-person chatting, lots of great stuff within it. But there's more. Other things you can do with it. You have an instant messaging function aside from using the video, just Google Hangouts, which is great for just quick, I need to message somebody down the hallway. Hey, I need to get something from the office. Hey, I'm sending a kid your way. Just a great, quick method of sharing information without the intense, I have to make sure my hair is nice, I got to make sure this. It's just instant messaging at its purest form. And you also have access to this function when you are on your phone, both the video, the live hangout, the instant messaging. There are apps for both Android and Apple that you can use on your phone or your tablet, and I highly recommend downloading those and logging in so you have your access to your various people all the time.
Nice feature, Jason.
I agree. Anything else you can think of we should share when we're talking about Google Hangouts?
Well, I don't know. Obviously, one of the big features is something that I've cared about a long time, and that is being able to share between buildings. And I think this is going to be a way that departments or individual teachers can utilize some quick moments just to be, if I've got a question. Not that I can't use the phone, but man, this just steps it up to the point where, you know, especially being able to show me, I'm in a different building where you can show me what's on your screen, or I'm working on a project or something, I can show it to you, and in just a few minutes, you and I can connect and work on a project together or be able to share information. It's just a great tool.
I agree. Good point. So we recommend doing a Hangout today if you haven't done one yet. Get your feet wet, try it out. Thank you, Cindy Doder, for joining and co-hosting with me today.
Had a lot of fun.
I hope to do a lot more, and as always, stay tuned and stay connected.
If you have any questions, requests, or just want to see what I'm up to, connect with me at any of these social media avenues. And if you just can't get enough, check out my Flipboard magazine, Tech on the Side, where you can find all sorts of fantastic technology tidbits and more.